14 guys, drivers here today at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Here in qualifying one. In a second, I'll get our two championship contenders in, and we'll see what is the case. If you didn't know, Michi is down to Reptile, who leads by 13 points. The gap is there. 292 Reptile to 279 Michi. Abyss about 100 points off Michi. So a long way away, and these guys have been so consistent all season long. I have been catching a couple of races when I can. I've been keeping an eye on these guys. So I cannot wait for this. This is going to be a fantastic race, I think. It's always provides such great racing in Brazil, and a season finale to add to that makes it all the better. Here we go. What am I doing? Going to race director, get Mr. Broken Reptile. Oh, not that button. I suck at this stuff. Invite to party. Where is he? Michi. Oh, he's right there. Oh, that's ironic. Alrighty guys, we're inviting them to party now. So hopefully we do see a bit of action coming out soon. I don't think we will in Q1, so not so much anyway. There's a bit to play for. Here's Michi joining the party. So we'll wait for Broken to join hopefully, and then we'll interview these fine men. Where is he? Surely he's going to join as we see our first car out on track. It's a McLaren, and it's good to come as Broken at Reptile joined our party. Boys, before we start, just make sure you include the audio. But yeah, welcome to Brazil. We'll start off with you, Michi. How are you feeling coming to this finale? You have a lot to do, but it's doable. Well, we have historically seen that Reptile isn't too quick around here, so I think if all you gotta do I think if you do your bit, hopefully it all plays out for you. But on the other side, Broken, you're leading the championship by 13 points. What's your aim coming to the race?
Just best result as possible. Hopefully get the best result and close it out. That's the plan of attack. But we'll see how we go. Looking forward to it.
What's your expected pace? I don't have a clue where you're going to be in this field. Where do you really honestly think you're going to be?
If I'm being honest, looking at the field, if penalties doesn't play a factor, I feel like I'm probably top 5, probably 5th roughly, which I believe if Michi was to take out the win, I'd need 4th. I think I'm not too sure, but that's where I believe I'll be at roughly.
Gee, this is gonna spice up. Thank you both for joining. Good luck to you all.
Not a problem. Happy birthday, Michi.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, he's left.
Yeah, told you.
Michi's birthday, so happy birthday to Michi in the chat. But
thanks, mate.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Cheers.
As that was Broken Reptile and Michi, so surely they love the press, loving him. Yes, Oxy and Little T, I am commentating. They just said that to get the expert championship loser to come commentate this race. Watch Broken win another championship. That's depressing. No, I could, so come in, do the bits. As we see, Crew to come a 1.8 flat for the first lap time here in Brazil. Done the Q1, so I expect the one run, and they'll probably go to the pits and retire. As Frizy sets a 108.7, so 7/10 of the pace, beated Aussie 109.1. So usually, you can probably aim for 6s, I think, around here in dry qualifying. So a couple seconds off the pace. I think 6s are where it's probably going to be high 6s, really. going to be getting a good lap in pole position, but Pinju got 7.3 already in Q1. A full 7/10 quicker than Crew to Karma, as Oxy does 1:11.8. So yeah, interesting to see. He obviously didn't have a respective lap time, or he just set a lap and hopefully gets the job done, because you only have 3 spots that won't make it in this session. As Mitchie and Broken both on an air lap here, so we'll keep an eye on them. But Sydney Swan coming through. Let's have a look at him. Just rounding out the S's now. Watch on board with him. As it's nicely through there. 16.6 for his first sector. Smooth through turn 4. Gonna be, you can't get too much curb, and then quite cautious through a little kink at turn 5. Turn 6 up the hill. And you can take different common lines up here, but he takes it very nicely. Look at that, hits the apex beautifully. Control the traction, it's very off camber and you're going uphill, so you can really lose the rear end. And same too here, it's going downhill, but you can lose it again. Very smooth on the throttle. You don't need to push too hard in Q1, protect the tyres really. As he goes a 51.3 and a purple second sector. So can he trouble Pinju at the top of the session? We'll have to see. As it's just flat out now for the rest of the sector. Up the hill, this is where you can maybe more take a bit of front wing off potentially. That be a bit quick on the straight here, as Sydney goes to 17.7, and that's good enough for P2. As Blackhammer in between that went a 19.7, as Richard Boy leaves the session. So, what is there to play for in this championship? Really, I mean, we all know what's happening up top, but what other scenarios can happen? Well, Chunky Snags can lock 4th down against. Is he even here? Other lad? I don't think he is, so I think Junky's got that in the bag. Unless I can't see. Or he's under a different name, but I don't think he is, so that's scrap between is he even here either? No. There's a scrap from about P7 to so mathematically P8, P9, but then you can go down to a couple positions back. Even they can all fight, so there's a lot to play for in the kind of minor, not even minor roles, but just that mid-pack in the championship as Sydney Swan comes in. Broken goes to just a 10th, 100th off Pinju's pace. And Mitchie slows. It's only Q1, so do not look into these times at all. As we see, Mitchie is coming back in this lap, and we'll watch Science in a minute on a flyer, and here he goes. As he's doing his lap, we're going to look at the constructors. Obviously, Haas has got it rounded out, and Renault cannot be beaten in second. Alpha is solidified in 3rd, but Williams and AlphaTauri ought to play for 4th position in that championship. Even McLaren are in there, McLaren, so it's a three-way fight for P4 between Williams, AlphaTauri, McLaren, and Ferrari, just about 43 points off from McLaren. They're not going to make it into that 4th position, but they can trouble the likes of Williams, AlphaTauri and McLaren just. A very tough task to do, but they can do so. Red Bull then in that fight against Ferrari for P7, and then it's Racing Point Mercedes, so he takes out the wooden spoon. So we've got some quick drivers of Sydney Swan and Blackhammer here in the Racing Points, and Mercedes have Ferrari and Vox. So it's a really tight challenge between them today, and Red Bull needs some bragging rights, you'd think, with Crack Blue in and the only driver in the moment. So we'll have a look. And Science goes P6 above his teammate, who has brought his lap time to an 8.4, and that's 8 flat for Science. So just here, midway through the Q1, and nothing's really happening at the moment. Nothing really is at all. As we're going to go watch on board with. We watch on board with Chris, as he sets his time. It's good enough for P5 of 107.9. We'll go on board with this. Who's invalidated, so don't worry about that. Vox, so 53.2 in the second sector. Here we go. Up the hill. To round out his lap here, Oz Vox. Can he get out of Q1? The question is, Mitchie's retired. Bold And Fox is only in 13th, the slowest of the current runners. As Rapid Willie in the upper tower is invalidated as well. It's your boy in the pits in the McLaren. Crack in the pits. Chunky! Chunky's still in the pits. What is happening? As Abyss, here he goes for his lap time. As the Ferraris are queuing in now. Oh, but there's a Haas ahead of him. It's broken, Reptile. It's broken. He's going to get held up by maybe even with a toe. Who knows? He won't even need Q1, you think. Abyss is quick enough. With nothing happening, you know, he should be easily into Q2. Smooth through here. Let's say his sector split. It's a 51.6, so 1.6 seconds ahead of Vox already. So that puts him in right now at P7. He's 8, sorry, P8. And now he should go, and he sets a yep, P8. There we go, a 108.1. So doesn't look like he's pushing too hard there, as most of the others won't be. It's actually a Little T battling. Wait, where's Little T in all this? I don't know see Little T on my thing. Yeah, I was gonna say thank you, but I thought I was going blind for a second. As Paddy Crow goes 11, improves just in his lap time there. See, he has a bit of ERS to play with. And that's Rapid Willie to P4, 107.4, just behind the championship contender Mitchie. Is Itchy Boy in an outlap. Watch Crack Blue in though, he's just behind him. As Chunky's still in the pits. Here we go. This is the Apex for turn 2 there. Crack. DRS enabled. You enable that straight away. You can see the 2 dashes on, 2 lights on his dash there. Into turn 4. Hits the Apex nicely. Could have used the exit curve a bit more. Thanks to it all there. And Itchy Boy real slow. So he was getting held up nicely there. Good Apex. It's a bit wide, but you can afford that. If he doesn't get invalidated, that's good. Ozfox, I don't think Q3. 2-2, sorry. Look at that, just gently applying the throttle. Very nice from Crack at the moment. A good lap. Just misses the Apex there though. That can cost you maybe 10th really. But he did get the throttle very nice, so it should be okay. And a purple sector 2, a 52. I don't think it's going to be purple lap time, but I think it might be around that P6 mark nearly. P7. I'm going to say P7 for Crack Blue in. Hopefully they don't undercut him, but here we go. Oh, that's a bit, it's way off. P13. 6/10 off the pace, where I said he's at 18.6. So, must have had a poor first sector. Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah. And, yeah, he's invalidated, so it's your boy at 16.2. Not a represented lap time, but he's invalid. He's on the medium, so he must know he's going to be out in Q1. So he's going to do some long runs in medium size, which makes a bit of sense now. Chunky Snag's still in the pits, so while people are retiring, he's there. Black Hammer, he's out on track. Let's see what he's going to do on his lap. And I think he might just marginally improve. I think he's done. No way that's going to be his lap time, is it not? He's in push mode. He's still in hot lap mode, and he's 2/10 down. Surely you're back out, go in the pits, and just strap another set of tyres. Because if Chunky gets in before that time, you know, you're not in. It's risky. Bearded Aussie at risk too. So he's out. Crack's going to have to go for, I think maybe another, he's going for another lap. He's invalidated, so I don't know what he's doing. He's got no ERS. I don't think he can improve by that much, but here we go. Bearded Aussie just marginally up now. I'm going to watch him in the second sector in the Renault. Can be a very quick driver on his day. Points potential for sure. The Grand Prix, he's kept out of trouble. He's a very consistent driver. Got to look at him for season 2 if you're a team principal. I don't know if I'm meant to release that information yet or not, but I just did, so I don't care. Anyway, here we go. Bearded Aussie through the final corner and now on the straight. Nice camera shot of him. And up to the line, I'm going to have a look at him. But, he's in the pits. He's going to improve, I think, too, but maybe not by enough for him. He's 6/10 to Crack Blue in, so Sorry, 5/10s. But maybe it's not worth it for him. As Black Hammer is, down and needs to get in the pits quickly if he wants to go for another lap time. Because Chunky Snags is on an out lap. Chunky Snags must have been doing something. Surely wouldn't leave it to this late. And a mistake here could cost Chunky Snags a load of time as he warms up his tyres. As we see the likes of Paddy Crow out on track. And he's up by no, he's not. He's only up by about a tenth, but still. Abyss retires. He's probably safe in P9, you'd think. Not many people are going to improve. About a second needed from Bearded Aussie to get to Abyss. Rapidly retires. So the top 10 have retired now. Tez Science will retire, you'd think. There we go, though. Paddy Crow. Watch him. We're going to watch the switch to Chunky Snags in a second. We'll see his sector splits, though. Let's see. Black Hammer about to come in, sharpen another set of tyres, I think. Chunky Snags is quick enough for sure. Paddy Crow down by a tenth on his personal best. He needs to find something on this straight. I don't know if he will. I'm going to quickly flick on board. We'll see. Oh, in the grass a little bit. It's going to scrub a bit of time there. Half a tenth to a tenth, you'd think. And he doesn't improve. He lost another tenth to that sector. Yep. They're coming out. Why? Why are you coming out, Fries, in that? They're pretty safe, I think, to me. Anyway, Chunky Snags through the second sector. A 50.8. That's quick. What's he going to do? You'd think he'd be challenging the likes of Pinju and Reptile. If you're a Haas fan, then you want him to be. Here we go. Chunky Snag up to the line. Is he going to break in the sixes? No, but 107.1. 1.5 tenths quicker than Pinju, and that's the time to beat. That's the benchmark, and that's not going to be beaten this session, I don't think, unless Frizy or someone has a little bit of time to pull out the bag. It's your boy out in Q1 for certain. Black Hammer in the pits too, so he wants to get on a set of tyres quickly. As Bearded Aussie is on his out lap, so it's his crack. He's put his way back there, and Oxy's on his out lap too, so they must not feel safe in P11. I mean, the drop zone, who's improved? Oh, it's drop. So Bearded Aussie's just in. So he needs to improve, you'd reckon, by about a second would be safe. Whether he's got that time in him, I don't know, but it's a sizable gap from him to Crack Blue in 4.5 tenths, and there we go. The top 10 have now retired, apart from Chunky, who will retire in the pits. As we now go on board with Bearded Aussie, this is the interesting battle, and he's down by a tenth. This is where it's going to be at. As Black Hammer comes out of the pits now on his out lap. This is, for me, the interesting bit, because if he doesn't improve here, I think he's out. There we go. Itchy Boy will not improve. He's not coming out again. Bearded Aussie. Through this hairpin, this tie, you can take different lines, but that's a pretty solid line, I think, for him. And now down the crest. You see, he's up by 3 tenths on his personal best. Nice with the final corner, nice and easy. Didn't want to take any risks there, and you think he improves. I bet forward. Can he get Crack Blue in? Can he put Crack in the drop zone nearly? Some changing goes on. And then he improves by 3.5 tenths, so he's about a tenth behind Crack. But it's a big improvement, and it shows that Bearded has a bit of pace in that car. I think he has a bit of time to gain, so we're going to watch on board with Black Hammer. Surely Black Hammer 420s, can he get the job done? Short shoots up now, 6th gear, 7th. As we watch Black Hammer, the man who can deny Bearded Aussie of a Q2 appearance, is up by 2.5 tenths in the first sector alone. So I don't think Bearded had that great in the first sector. And Oxy down to P7, by the way. So he's going to be fighting amongst that mid-pack in the Ferrari. But look at that. Oh, Bearded Aussie might be it, I think, here. Needs to find... He's going to find 5 tenths to get Bearded Aussie, really. 5 tenths to get in that position. Oh, not the TV now. Here we go. It's a lot quicker, I think. It's a lot quicker than Bearded, I think, at the moment. What he said, a 52. Oh no! He's just lost a bunch of time. Oh, what happened now? Oh no! Oh no! And Blackhammer is out. Did not improve. And Bearded Aussie is into Q2. Crack Lewin as well. Invalidated lap time, but it's going to be safe for him anyway. So that's the end of the Q1 session. And we'll probably we'll invite the likes of your Black. Are they all in? Are they? Are they all finished? Yep. We'll invite your ones that have been out of the session. See if they want to join us. Give us a bit of a rundown of what happened there and how they're going to approach the race. We'll see what we can do in terms of them. That's interesting to see. So, well, what the f was that? Nothing too major coming out of that session, I don't think. In terms of big front guys getting knocked out, pretty stock standard, but Chunky coming out late, better track, you'd think. So we are on pace with Pinju. It's going to be interesting to see out of those guys who makes it in, and no one's joined the party. That's a bit of a stitch up there, guys. Come on, gotta join. All right then, no one wants to join. So none of you, they must be fuming in Q1. You'd think they're not gonna come. So locked up hard. Blackhammer, mate, if you can, I sent you a party invite. If you want to join, please do. We can just chat a little bit about qualifying, what you want from the race, etc. Love to have you on the broadcast if you can. My ferret chewed my headphone cord. That's interesting. Well, thanks for clearing that up with us, mate. Good luck to you in the race. Hopefully you do well. Here we go, Ozvox. Here he is, Mr. Ozvox. Hello. Good, thank you. Just want to talk about Q1. Obviously you knocked out. Was that expected? And if not, what happened? So you plan to start on hard, run long into the race. It definitely it's a risky strategy for sure, but it can pay off with some big points, especially with penalties playing a point in this race and safety cars. So I mean, good luck to you, mate. I'll be keeping a close eye on you for the race, and yeah, best of luck. So that was Ozvox, guys, playing the long game in this race. So not wanting to push too hard, playing it cool, calm and collected. So that's been interesting to see from him, whether he can get points. I think it's definitely doable, as I think Crew to Calm is going to be their first one to set a lap time, and I hate this every session. I have to do this just to put that up, you know. Yeah, and then that. Okay, so Crew to Calm, he's a quick driver on his day. Sometimes a bit tedious in the races. Maybe not the most gentle on track, let's say. But it can be very quick. A 51.4 in the second sector. Purple second, obviously the only one to set a second sector at the moment. On track. Oh, I mean, I was meant to be. Oh, they're all in out laps, that's why. All good. As a 1.78 for Crew to Karma, only about a 1.5 improvement on his Q1 lap. So doesn't look good enough to make it into Q, whatever it is. As Mitchie on mediums, Frizy on mediums, only 0.8 slower at a 108.6. I think there's only like 5-6 difference. If you please correct me, someone. Otherwise, the gap between the mediums and the softs. So it's doable. Paddy Crow at 108.8. As we see, we're gonna see Crack come across. Crack's going to go 108.7, so he just splits between the two medium runners as Broken a 15.4 on the softs. You'd think that isn't a real lap. You'd think that'd just be to dummy some people out potentially on the soft tyres. Unless he just saves some stuff, he's going again. We'll see over the sector. As Mitchie at 107.8. Fastest on the medium tyres in the Renault car. That's what you need to see. He's Broken's up by 4 tenths now in his sector. You'd think he'd go beat that lap convincingly as Chris is coming. He's in the pit still. Sydney's coming out, or Chris is coming out, I think. Was that Oxy? It is Oxy, I think. Bearded out in his lap. Let's have a look at him. See what he does very quickly. We'll flip back to Broken Reptile, who's going to be setting his quick lap. This on mediums, Tez Santamins, and Funky Snags Pinjo on mediums as well, by the way, guys. As Bearded Aussie comes through for a 109 flat. So, one that was better so far. Depends if they're a scrub set of tyres or not, is the question. As Broken comes around 6.8 up on his time. Obviously, it wasn't a great time, so it should be. And he's in the pits, so I'm utterly confused. Unless he thought he had too much of a delta potentially. Don't ask me, I don't have the answers for you guys. As we see, what was it? Science in the medium set his lap time, and this will be an indicator. He's a quickie strike. I've raced long before. See, I reckon he'll be about the mid-pack today, honestly, in my professional opinion. So we'll see how he is. Fastest middle sector, so maybe I'm just talking a lot of rubbish. I did say he can be very quick on his days, so we'll have to wait and see what Science could do. But can he keep this up for the whole lap? Junkie, Oxy, and Oxy's retired. Oxy's binned it. Who's going near that? It's going to be a Renault with Bearded Aussie. And he's just absolutely binned it, Oxy. He is just binned. His chances of getting solid points, maybe. He gets to start whatever tyre he wants because he can sort of lap time in, but boy oh boy. Interesting. Interesting scenes, to say the least. As Science is coming up to the line now, 225, 6 kilometres 7. As he goes third, actually, with the 108.2. So still a lap there. As he nearly loses it. Let's see what Sydney Swan can do. I don't think it's a competitive lap. No, it's not. Let's get Oxygen Thief in the party. I know he's in a party already, so we'll try get him in. We'll try talk about what happened there, because we just scored a yellow flag and a crash. Should have been a red flag, you don't think, but Sydney on his lap. Here we go, Oxygen Thief. Here he is. Mr. Oxy. What has happened there? I've just seen on... I've been watching your teammate's lap, and all of a sudden I see Oxygen Thief out. What's happened there? Just give us a rundown. What actually happened? On a quali lap, was it? You looked at your phone. Yeah, right. That's throwing a spanner in the works. So that's off your phone, guys, when you're driving. So let's gonna shake up the order a little bit. You think, as Sydney goes top of the session. For your race, what's he gonna do for that, strategy-wise? So it doesn't really change your approach too much still. Ooh, I think Ferrari somehow, if they got a 1-2, I think they could still get P5. I think in the constructors. So it's yeah, that's it. No, that's I think it's doable. You guys are quick on your day, the Ferrari boys. So yeah, no good luck for you in the race. Unfortunately, you had an incident. But that's what happens when you text and drive, isn't it? So, yeah. But good luck anyway, mate. Good luck. There we go, guys. Oxygen Thief. Should be fined, I reckon, for that incident. As we see Pinju go third. Just off Sydney Swan, who has some massive pace in the car. As Abyss goes ninth on the medium. So, if you're rising Paddy Crow, hear me out. You strap on the softs because you can go soft to mediums and have a good race strategy. You can also go mediums to softs and probably have just a bit better softs at the end, really. But it's not going to change your race too much. So, do be stubborn and try another lap on the mediums. I think like Paddy Crow's going to try. Paddy Crow's on the softs. There we go. He's made the move. He's only in P10. Not enough. Paddy Crow's on the cusp. He's knocked out Science. But doesn't make any force any Abyss or Chunky Snags to go. But you'd think Science would just chuck him on. And Paddy Crow could go for another lap if he really wanted to. And really make some statement here. You don't want the top guys getting away with just doing this. As they're in the chat again, obviously reiterating the don't text and drive thing. Actually, that should be on the stream next season. As Chris, the first to actually choose to retire, safe there on the soft tyres at a 107.4 in this session. Still think they can improve by about 5/10s, I reckon. We had quicker times there. Obviously, you had Chunky set a extraordinary time of a 1:07.14 or something like that in Q1. We'll watch on board with someone I can get a hold of. Paddy Crow, not coming for a lap, going to go box in, you'd reckon. And Kruder Karma has retired in the pits. So Kruder must be feeling confident. He's going to take a... Well, actually, will it? I think Abyss and Chunky... Well, not Chunky. I think Chunky can go out on mediums again. Would he? Or he's going soft. No, he's going soft. So, Kruder's, you're not safe there, buddy. Pinch is retired. He's safe. So, Kruder's going to get knocked back by Chunk. And you think Abyss has to come out again on softs. That puts him P9. Science is quick enough on the softs, I think. P10. Paddy Crow improvement. Go over the session there, Kruder. Oh, I've just seen on the radio, team radio. Just seen Mitchie quoting Broken Reptile in that interview. Bit bemused by where their paces come from for Broken. He's up there. P2 on the mediums, 107.6, 2/10s faster than Mitchie. Whether that plays into much, I don't know, but can Bearded get himself off the bottom of the table here? As Broken says, it's a fluke on the radio after stating that. So, 3/10th improvement. He's going to put himself ahead of Frizy and potentially ahead of Crack Blue in here. At the moment, can he do it as Abyss? Is it Abyss or it's Paddy Crow out instead of softs, I think. Here we go, Bearded. You'd hope for him. He's a good bloke. I've never spoken. There he goes. A 3/10th improvement. Ahead of Crack Blue in just. So he's in P12. He won't get in to that final session. Let's see. But he's got one more run, but I don't think he's going to do it. It's Chunky invalidated. So this is going to be his run now on the softs. And you're going to hope for him he gets this done. I think softs is the right strategy to go. Softs to mediums. I really do. Early on in the race, I think it could be massive. If he gets up in the top 3, he could bolt away. And it's going to be game over for the rest. Unless Soji can't play it, of course, into it and all that. But anyway. As we see Science coming out on soft tyres. Oh, they come out on soft tyres. Abyss on mediums. Abyss probably couldn't improve on mediums, I think, though. Yeah, true, it is Abyss. Bearded should be saving ERS unless Bearded's going to bring it in. Call it a day. Crack's going out, so Crack is going to try and improve. And If Bearded does come in, I think that's a day for Bearded, as it's a 1 or half a tenth improvement there for Crack Blue in. As Frizy on an outlap. Frizy will surely be on the soft tyres, you'd think, yes. So we've got everyone out on the soft tyres at the moment, out on track, apart from Abyssus. Chunky, I think it's going to be top of the session again, will it? It is a 107! 107! That's weird to say, because it's like the same numbers in her recruiting order. Broken's out again on softs. This is a dummy for sure. Softs out for Mitchie too. They're both playing games. Where are they going to go with softs? I don't know. Abyss up by about a 10th. So, Ruda, watch yourself as Paddy Crow goes P7. I've just fist pumped. What is that? Paddy Crow. Round of applause there, mate. Very close between 7th to 9th. 200s. So Abyss improves. I think Abyss is going to improve. And Science short on the softs as well. Ooh, this Crack doesn't improve on his first lap, and he's got no ERS. So, no, he's done. It Cracks out, and it's going to be P13 for him. The Bearded does get P12 in the end. Yeah, Michi retires. It's always going to be just a bit of games they're playing there. He's going to watch on with Abyss. Up by that 2/10 to the second here. So this should put him above Critter Karma if he doesn't lose any time. P5. Great lap. Very close at the top. So Critter's in P10. It's going to be... Is he retired too early? I think he has. Science is going to get in, isn't he? On the soft tyres. It's going to be Science. In on P3. Critter Karma's out. He retired too early. We called it. And there you go. So we're going to invite these guys. Invite to a party. Invite to a party. Invite to a party. Invite to a party. See who joins, but there you go, guys. A critical mistake. He's went too early there, Critter Karma. He has the pace. He should have probably got in there. And Rapid Willie, by the skin of his teeth, 100th of a second, 0.011, makes it into the next. Oh, Crack Blue in can't join. Hold on a second. I'll remove myself. Oh, I have to redo this, don't I? I think I made a new party. I have to redo it. Okay, guys, I've just got word from Critter Karma. He can't join the party, but he wanted to start P11, so mustn't have been happy with the pace he was going to have, or maybe the set of tyres. So maybe he's going to go and then medium to soft. So you think he might? Think he might? As we now have no, don't do that. Crack Blue in this qualified in P14. Yes, please. Yes.
Everyone should be able to hear me now.
So Crack Blue in the Red Bull.
Yeah.
P14, mate. What do you think? You're about 7/10 off the Q3. So yeah, give us your rundown of that session.
Well, I thought I did pretty good, because still Q2 was pretty good, but I mean, I mucked up at the end there. I was on a good lap. I was about 2 to 3 tenths up, and then I validated on one of the corners, and then I had no RS left for the next lap.
That's unfortunate. Oh well. Going into the race, what's strategy going to be? Can you give us a bit of insight, or are you going to have to keep that hidden for now?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Well, I always have a good start, so I'm looking to gain a few places off the start. I had a really good
for a soft tyre. You're looking to start on the soft tyres, go mediums or hards or something like that, or
probably to the mediums, and then depending on how the race turns out, will depend if I go back onto the softs, because I've got an extra set for if I need. But I guess we'll see how the race pans out.
Yeah. No, sounds good, mate. Unfortunate to get knocked out, but you have some good racecraft, so who knows?
Yeah.
Anything can happen in the race. Points on offer for Red Bull and yourself. So yeah, good luck.
Thanks to you.
So that was Crack Blue in P14 at the end of Q2. So unfortunate he couldn't make it in, but nonetheless is ready for the race. Yep. Right. As who's gonna be the first out? Rapid Willie 5355. As Broken Mitchie in the pit still, so the top guys will be saving a little bit of time here. No, it's only 2 runs really in this circuit. As I'm just seeking permission to see, might be able to get a co-com in. You probably won't be any good at it, but it's not the point. As Rapid Willie, we'll go on board with him this lap and see what he can do. He'll be dictating the pace in this Q3 session. Remember, only just making it in on the medium tyres in Q2. So, interesting to see what he can do, pace-wise. As what's the chat saying? Not much, really. Thanks, guys. Good chat. For me, who do I expect to get pole position? Chunky Snags. Chunky Snags for me is pole position. To Pinju, to Mitchie, who's going to pull it out. This Rapid actually looks pretty, pardon the pun, but Rapid. A 107.2, so, and Sydney a 107.7. That might be scrub centers. Pinju only 0.005 of a second faster. So, sorry, Rapid. Is Chris 107.4. Okay. Broken Reptile. He said he reckons he doesn't have the pace, and maybe just get P5 without penalties, but I think he's a bit quicker than that today. I think he's been practicing a lot for this. And his pace in Wednesday wasn't great, but so far in qualifying it's looked a lot better than then. Oh, what have I done? As Chunky goes at 108.9. Reptile, top 107.2. So, I guess they say there's a couple of I don't know what to say, man, because like I've been under the impression this guy's slow, but at this track, but he's clearly not. He's clearly not. As is he just getting validated then? It was a bad lap anyway, so but he's still invalid. Oh no, that session ending really for science. Oh, as we watch Mitchie. Purple Sector 1. I'm watching this very intently. Purple Sector 2. But only P5. He's lost time in that final sector, but how tight is it? Like, first to sixth is 2 tenths in it. Michi. He was up in the first 2 sectors, it seemed. I will just check for you that he was, because I've been a bit quiet, but I've just been watching quite intently about everything. Checking everything there. How do I know if it's the fastest sector? Well, I won't, will I? That's alright. Sydney's on his lap. So have a look. I'll just let you guys watch on for this lap. He's up by 10th. So we now get to the end of Sydney's lap, and I just went off him. But he's got pole. Provisional pole. So that's a good lap for him. It's Rapid Willie out as well. Rapid, top, Chris, top. Stop it, stop it, guys. Oh, it's just, it's so close. 7th to 1st, 300th a second. Holy moly, man! I tell ya, it's good. It's good. Paddy Crow's going to be the next one to set his lap time. Watch on intently, guys, for this session. It's going to be a big one. Paddy Crow on his lap, coming out of turn 3 now, putting down the DRS, approaching turn 4. He's going to be up by about 1.5 tenths of a second. So, yeah. Have a look. Paddy Crow through the second sector, looking nice, neat and tidy. So, I mean, 3 tenths improvement here. He's got Michi. 7 tenths up. Oh, sorry. I didn't see he was a set 1.3 back from Michi, And I keep flicking. I'm really annoyed at it. So, ooh, 4 tenths off Michi, and he's probably going to be last in this session. You'd think if everyone's at the time. Unfortunately, it just shows how tight this field is at the moment. Everyone's in the pits. Watch this mad dash for a lot of them as Chris retires. Silence might get held up a little bit here. Sounds like when he has a head. No, no. No. Get out of here. Good. Science. You're praying for him. You hope he gets a good quality. You just can't hate this guy. As we see now, the middle sector. I don't know how he splits. I think I said last time, has he? Everyone's on out-laps. Everyone is on out-laps. Sydney's crossed the line. He's going to start his lap time now. 45 seconds in the session. As Science, can he improve? He's only at 1:07.6. He's going to be P8. And probably like that for the rest of the session, I think. Maybe P9. And I guess gets his lap time in. Sydney's invalid. Sydney's invalid. That's his session over. He's in P3. Oh no, heartbreak for Sydney Swan. It's now going to be ice on this. Not sign. Unless it's going to find a lap, do you think? Nah, invalid. How did he crow for a lap? Oh, he's got a bit of battery. Gotta watch on the Abyss. That's the one to watch for. Purple sector 2. I'm reading off my time usage screen, so I don't know. Jerry Togon on the half, by the way. Fifth for fifth. And Chunky, the team game, the team man, giving broken 8 toe. And it's going to be fourth only. So, Mitchie's invalidated. Oh my god. As Mitchie goes. Mitchie, clearly frustrated. Hinju, pole position. So going to now invite top 3 in qualifying, and that was a yeah, interesting session to say the least, eh? We'll invite the top 3. We'll have a look if they're going to join. Pinju's in. Oh, they're all in, are they? That's good. Guys, make sure you're in. You include your audio. We're going to start with Rapid Willie. Going through our top 3 in qualifying, by the way, if you couldn't tell. How was that qualifying session for you, Rapid? For that. Yeah, no, and obviously, like you said, you're on the medium, so strategy opens up. So good luck to you. Next is Chris. Quick driver as ever, consistent and up there in P2. Give us around that. Give us around that whole session in qualifying. It went pretty smoothly for you, I think, the whole way. Yeah, I did hear you complaining. About that, so. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry, just made myself okay, get a cup. While I was away, seeing if I can organise a co-commentator. Oxy's disqualified on the formation lap. And obviously, you know, I actually set some of this stuff up, hey. Stops tyre, no, and that one, there we go. Alright boys, we're gonna get to COCOM because this guy I know, as we line up to the grid for the season finale of FormulaOCE. Auto, shush for a bit please mate. Yes, here we go. I don't know what's happening. There we go for 5 laps, and where we go for the Brazilian Grand Prix! And Pinju's got a bad start! No, he hasn't. That's just a glitch. Pinju leads on the medium tyres. Broken's down the order. Broken. Why is my game? Gee, and Mitchie's down the order too. Here we go. Oh, it's trying to update, is it? There we go. Broken P5, Mitchie P7. Not what they wanted for Mitchie. If you Science is retired. What's happened there? Dissected to flag. I don't know what's happened there. We'll have to invite him in a second. Oh wow. Now, Watto, have you included your audio in the party? Go to the party and click include your include your audio.
Spectate.
Tell me when you've done that. I'll introduce you to everyone.
Oh yeah, I've included Mark.
Alright guys, so this is Watto.
G'day.
He's going to co-commentate with me. So predicted strategy here is looks like to be a one-stop. Soft to hard or medium to hard. We know it's going to be probably softs to mediums or mediums to softs. To be the best strategy, but Chris actually has the lead. Now Pinju on the inside! Great move, Pinju, great move. And he's battling Chris hard here. Runs rapid, really. He's just falling behind that by that second there. Broken, Richie stay P5 and 7. Who's going to win the championship out of those two? 13 points, the gap obviously broken to Mitchie. So, Broken needs to do what he's doing now and he's won it. Beated Aussie, by the way. 25 seconds behind the lead. On a fresh set of mediums. So something's happened there. As Chris goes up the inside of Pinju. Fairly simple on the straight there. Pinju probably won't fight it into turn 1. I don't know much has happened. This is a lead. So he plays. Mitchie Bracken can't make any inroads on anyone at all. This is actually being close to Reptile. Actually might get back to that if we can. So we go the wrong way anyway. He won't get Reptile. So Reptile looks at some decent pace. He's set around the P5. That's where he is at the moment. Mitchie pulling off that leading pack. Interesting race, isn't it, Watto? Interesting race so far.
I'm just trying to follow it to see who's getting closer.
It's very, very congested here. There's not much separating anyone.
I'm watching Chunky Snags right now because he's getting a little closer to Paddy.
Paddy quite close to Frizzy. Mitchie close to Abyss.
Rizzy
And he's close to Reptile.
Rizzy cut out.
Mitchie needs this. Mitchie needs this to win the championship, hopefully. You'd think for him. DRS enabled, that's a really poor camera view. Next game. The Abyss still got DRS. It's a DRS train here. From first to 8th, 7th. Just crack falls behind the 8 ball. No moves what the fight's gonna happen now.
DRS train.
Bit of a stalemate. Chris on the softs, not getting away from Pinju, which is important.
Chunky's making a move and
Chunky's got the move done.
up the inside.
Very close to Paddy Crow now, who fallen a bit behind Crack. He's in P8, so great start. Like Crack said, he's going to get a good start. Made 8 positions up. Starting from P14, so he's not lying there at all.
Time penalty.
Time penalty. We said he's on the hard tyres. We said to him he can't really afford that. The first one to get a penalty, so has to stay out of the walls for the rest of the race, you'd think, and on the track. Who's catching anyone where? Not going to be Pinju on Chris anytime soon. Will he? Maybe make the move? Nope. Broken Reptile.
Chunky.
Closing. No one's closing.
Chunky's about to get Paddy. And
Chunky's got Paddy Crow.
There you go.
See him move for the harsh driver.
Last lap for him.
He's in just behind Crack, who must have made a mistake there. 3 seconds behind Mitchie. Holding the rest of the back up as Crew to make his position up on Frizzy. Who gets it back? So up the front, Sydney just fall behind at the second mark of Rapid. You think Reptile's going to be pouncing on this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Go on board, and Reptile, he's a consistent driver, knows how to win. Won the Wednesday championship against myself. Anyway, you think you get the move done here? Best close though to Reptile, but Abyss doesn't say the 4 exit because Mitchie is very, very close. I think Mitchie's going to make a move on him. Mitchie, surely. Oh no, not enough. From a cloaking speed for Mitchie.
Chunky's going around the outside of Crack.
Abyss, time penalty. Costly.
Chunky's made the move on Crack. Crack has DRS on the straight.
Crack's got the job done, I think, on Chunky. Oh, they're fighting. Bit of wheel contact now. But up the hill, it's going to be side by side. But Crack blew in and Chunky backs off. Chunky's in the grass.
That's unlucky.
As far as he taps him, Crack blew in. That's been caught on camera. I think he might have not left him much room there.
I don't reckon there was much.
Too wide, never going to work. And I think Chunky wanted to back out, but Crack just said, "No, I'm having this track." So
Yeah.
it is what it is. Abyss close to Reptile. Mitchie closing on Abyss. 3-second penalty for Bearded Aussie, who's just having to make his way up the pack. After a troublesome start for him. Nothing happening. Apart from Pinju. Oh, a lockup was that from Abyss. Some puff of smokes went somewhere and... Let's see. Rapid Willie's doing the move, I think. No. Thinks better of it. His teammate doesn't want to ruin anything. Can get Williams here and get P4 in the constructors. They're for Terry boys, so be sensible here. It's for the team.
Team sport.
Paddy Crow close to Crack. Watch that battle.
Yeah.
As Sydney's just he's caught up to this lead pack very quickly and left Abyss out of it. 1.1 seconds the gap. And what happened to Broken? I didn't catch it. What happened to Broken? He's down to P7.
I have no idea. I've back to Paddy because of some speeding.
See, Mitchie at the moment ahead of Broken in the race. Broken obviously in the championship by 13 points in this finale.
Paddy's got DRS in the straight.
Mitchie not enough, but
Paddy gonna go down the inside.
Paddy gonna watch him right across to the inside barrier. Crack gonna fight the position. He's just cut the corner there, Crack. That's an illegal overtake over C1. Mitchie close to Abyss, by the way.
He's got DRS.
Watch the space.
Yeah, Paddy's gonna
oh, look
go
at this
down.
battle. Up the inside goes Paddy Crow. Switch back from Crack. Glide tap. He's gonna make a move.
He's got inside line for the next corner. That's what Paddy does. Yeah.
Wow. Great move, Crack blew in. Great battle. But oh, up the inside, Paddy Crow.
Bit adventurous. And Chunky's caught up to the pack now. So surprised he. He's made a bit of a train here.
Up ahead, not much happening. I think Mitchie might get Abyss there. So we'll go on board with that quickly, see if he does, and we'll switch back. It's Crack 6.6 off Reptile, so he's losing a lot of pace. He's holding up this rest, the rest of the back end. Mitchie not making a move just as Abyss close, but Reptile 1.5 behind him, so Reptile's made a mistake. It's Crack on the
Karma's
corner.
got up the inside. And he's gonna get the move done.
Through to Karma, obviously. Apparently it's Mitchie lurking, doesn't make the move. Paddy Crow, Oxygen Thief. Oh, look at this camera angle. No moves though, somehow, into that corner. How's it? Chunky? No. Oh, good overspeed. Oh, Paddy Crow. Can you make a lunge,
Chunky.
maybe? Can you make a lunge? Oh, no. Chunky, I thought he was. He could shape himself to be onto his next hairpin. Lewis Hamilton like dive bomb on Albon.
Hey,
Oh.
that's a bit odd.
Oh,
I'll be saying that with the
Mate,
red
I-
unfortunate head.
Oxygen Thief was his position with through to Karma. Sauce dying off about a bit now on lap 9.
And that's a
Why is he 3
time
seconds sign penalty? As Pinju's very close to Chris. Let's watch this.
Paddy's got DRS
Mitchie
on the
close.
straight. Around the outside of
Oxygen's
Crack.
got both Kruder and Fuzzy, and Paddy's got the move done. Pinju is doing solid work. He's not pushing too hard. 80% ERS still. Chris, on the other hand,
Crack could
Yeah,
lose another
40%
position to
on
Chunky
soft,
here.
so interesting. That he trying to move on Paddy Crow does Crack. Well, he's going to use all his ERS. He's got no ERS left to play with. Not great ERS management at all from Crack.
Chunky behind has 30%.
Chunky has been working hard, Chunky, but his free lap 4 broken.
And that's
Another
beard.
for Bearded Aussie. Now is there not Watto?
I don't think he's got it yet. Just been behind the pack.
I think No, I think that's no, he did have one before, did he not? 96.
Oh, let's see.
Not the stuff. Yeah, you have the penalty screen up. I'll have the tyre screen up. Broken pits on the from the mediums. Oh no! It's gonna have to be hard to the end here. 25 laps didn't hold hard. It's doable. It's easily doable. He's on softs. He's on softs. Oh man, no damage. He just brings it in. He's got no pace, so the two-stop has to be the go for him. I kind of have to agree with him there. It's smart thinking by Broken Reptile. He only needs to finish P3, I think, to make sure nothing possible could happen if Mitchie wins. I don't think Mitchie's going to win. He doesn't have the pace. 1.8 off Sydney Swan. This is closing into him too.
That is 6 seconds for Aussie.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
Gap at the front, just neutralising. Just going to buy their time here. And Pingju is in such a good spot. Such a good spot. Chris is a quick driver, but Pingju, I think, might even go for the move nearly this lap. Is Chris going to bring it in? No, not going to react to Broken. Watch where Broken gets up to, how quickly he makes headway on the rest.
So far,
we'll see what his lead is.
He's gained 5/10.
He's 25 seconds. Reptile's 25 seconds away from the leaders. So we'll keep watching now. We'll leave it on this for a while.
He's been gaining a lot.
Who's pit there? Paddy Crow's pit. So Chunky Snags now into P7. He's about, what is he? About 9 seconds away from Abyss. 10 seconds basically away from Abyss on the softs. So you think he'd be fighting around that lower points region for Chunky, unfortunately for him. But he did the team today. Who's close to each other? Is that mid-pack between Crack, Kruger, Oxy just about there, and so too is Frizy. Look at that, 1.2 seconds gained in this lap so far in the leaders. Broken Reptile. There's nothing the leaders he needs to worry about. It's about where he needs to be, about that mid-points region. It's about P5, I think. Should be safe for Broken Reptile to win another championship in this league. Who actually won last night? I've actually not known who won last night, sorry guys. As no overtakes look to be happening at the moment.
If Carmen
the top
can
three separated by
a good exit out of the final corner. I'm cracking down inside. DRS.
He's got the move done on him, hasn't he? No moves are happening. We'll have a look. Oh, Crack. He's tried. He's been very aggressive, Crack. He's went wide.
Broken Reptile's just a fastest lap.
He's on a charge here. He's going to be right at the back of Fries in a couple of laps.
He's been fast on this lap. So
around the outside goes. Crack blew in. Touch of the grass. He's hanging it in. Crew doesn't give much room, and that's weird. That's it. Crew's entitled for that. It's Black Hammer. Penalty for him. Oh no, and I think it might be. Is there a bit of damage? I think it might be a bit of damage potentially. No, there's not. It's just him being terrible on the tyres at the moment, unfortunately. I don't want to say that. I can't say that the other way. He's been woeful on the tyres. Abyss keeping up with Mitchie. So not good for Mitchie. Mitchie needs to be gaining on Sydney now, who's losing to the leaders. Mitchie, I don't think he's going to get this championship done at the moment. Broken Reptile looks ominous now.
Oxygen Thieves closing into Crack. Around the outside.
I'm on board with that now around the outside. Simple move you'd think. Crack might make a lunge back up the inside. He does! Crack, he just takes Oxy off.
Oxy's good.
3 second time penalty for trying to make him. That's dead.
Gets the better.
No ERS for any of them, I don't think. No ERS for any of them, so it's going to be straight going. And
this is good for Carmen. He's able to build up his DRS.
He has, and then he also gets a bit of a gap. He's on those medium tyres, so he's going to have softs at the end of this race. You'd think he should make it to the end. I think the mediums and Crack won't be happy in his cockpit, but Crack's racing etiquette today has been pretty. His racecraft has been pretty poor. I think. Let's be honest. Really hasn't been his race. I don't think. Yep, on those softs. So he's pinned at lap 14. You'd think he'd be going to the mediums. Lap 22 laps fit. No, is it possible? I think it's hard. in for hard. So, and 2 more laps he could have made mediums, but I think probably the right choice for him. He was losing a bit of time. It's probably worth it. And the safety car comes out, it's not going to hurt too much in 10 laps. But leaves this guy to just Pinju doesn't like leading the race. He loves being behind someone. He's got a lot of ERS and I think a lot of fuel too. I think I can see. Yeah.
Reptile's done well.
Blackhammer close to being lapped. Reptile.
He's close to
Reptile's
right
up to. He is. He really is. So he's made.
Made up a lot of time.
And he's just stuck behind Frizy. Maybe not for long up the inside of Frizy. Doesn't get the traction even on those newer softs. Just too good of an exit there for Frizy. And this is what we want to watch, this battle. As Mitchie's not making much. Mitchie's going to have to do something here. Have to go to softs, I reckon. They're all going to go to softs, I think, these medium tyre runners.
Reptile's got some ARSTs down straight here.
Here we go. Oh, Broken's got a 3-second penalty! Oh my lord. Broken, if you'd like to appeal that penalty, you can always come check out the stream, because I saw that. That's the next move on Frizy. Quite elementary. This Crack is falling so far behind. He's losing so much time, Crack, and I don't even feel bad for him at the moment, because it's been pretty... Oxy, if you're lagging. Say on stream. I just saw it, sorry. No, I mean, probably for me a bit on streaming, but not too bad, mate. So just keep going, doing well. Chris is close to that man, no oxygen thief. 15 lap old softs to the first lap hard tyres. Take a bit to warm up the hards, but he's so close behind. You'd think he'd make the move now. Williams, obviously that really unique design. They don't have the dash integrated into the wheel, but actually onto the bodywork of the car and the cockpit.
Chris on oxygen.
Not putting oxy, so he's going to go on medium tyres oxygen, so to start chunky snags, but Chris, easy move, and so too is Broken. And Chris locks up on those hards, don't do that. Don't want to do that at all. As Mitchie's very close to Abyss.
Broken Reptile's now in DRS.
Yep. It's Crack as pit. Final.
Oh, this is done, Mitchie.
Yeah. The top two though, just working, the teammates, they're working with themselves in the race. Now getting about a 3-second gap on Mr. Sydney Swan. Quick driver Sydney, so don't be surprised in this second stint, he comes back and he can work. Absolutely butt off. Get this. Any of these medium runners going to come in for hards. Anyone going to risk it? They're all going to go play the long game and then go to softs. Yeah, the top 5 do anyway. You'd think Chunky would be in this lap anyway. And he is. He's going to be on for the medium tyres. Mr. Chunky Snags. The pit's going to follow him in. This is crucial as Broken Reptiles closing up to Chris. Losing ever so much and won't get him into turn 1. Medium to this. Let's watch Reptile now into turn 4. He's got a bit of ARS to play with. ARS 2 for Chris. Maybe the side stops. Oh, that's a lot of closing speed. Chris, very slow.
Oh.
Reptile's fun! Reptile's fun! Wing gone! Wing Reptile and oh my lord. That has allowed Mitchie right back in. He's going to pit again. Obviously he's going to have to, but he's in the mediums. Instead, he's so slow. Agonizingly slow. That's not what you need in a championship fight. Mitchie, if you can go, son. Go. Wowee. See the time too, by the way, Abyss and Mitchie catch late in the stint. But, I mean, did you expect that? Did you expect that?
Oxy comes in.
Yep, so a big stint on the soft tyres. As Reptile has to go in this lap, and oh no, medium tyres. If it's hard tyres on, game over. Mitchie's got this. No, he hasn't yet. He really hasn't yet. because he has to still get P4, 3. He still has to get P3, no points for Reptile. So.
He's going on the mediums.
Yeah, smart choice for Reptile, but he's a long way back, and a front wing change is gonna really kill him here. He's gonna drop behind Bearded even, and he's gonna be close to being lapped at the moment. Broken Reptile, you would not have believed this in a million years. Just exiting the pits for his second stop, but this time he's down. He's very close to being P16.
The beast down the inside of Sydney.
And Mitchie's pit, okay, Mitchie's pit early. And after probably seeing the Reptile incident, he's going to go soft, I think, and he's going to go to Baltimore now, a lap early. Get the jump, hopefully, on a couple of the others. Chris will get him. Crystal and Hart, Mitchie soft, so anything to play for here. Look at Broken, you got to feel for him, haven't you? And he's made a mistake though, he's made a big mistake, and it was while overtaking.
Paddy. Chunky. Overtake Paddy.
So, for Mitchie, you need to hope this is a big outlap for you. If you're Mitchie, you gotta hope this is a very good outlap, as the rest will be coming in now for their softs. So, yeah. I can't believe it. I really can't. This Mr. Consistent, they call him. Mr. Consistent. And it's Pinju who pits, wrapping on for another lap. He's rapid to come in last lap.
Broken Reptile, another penalty.
Wait, 6 seconds now, you're saying?
I think so.
You have to check that for me, please. Mitchie in P7, Peace! Is he gonna get Pinju? Is he gonna get Pinju? It's gonna be very close! The one lap undercut has worked a treat, and he's in the fight with Pinju, and he's gonna probably gain on Rapid. This is gonna be big. He's only about 3-4 seconds away from Chris. Mitchie, P3, wins championship with Reptile on no points. And Reptile with, is it 6 seconds penalties now, is that right?
No, my screen froze on the penalty at the bottom. So it was just stuck there, so I thought it was...
It's just still 3, so still penalties to go. So usually the man who doesn't get penalties, renowned for that last Wednesday night. Fries 3, by the way. Mitchie, another lap for Rapid Willie. Oh, they're gonna kill the race, I think. They're really quick here.
Gruder comes in.
And the rest. Gruder comes in. Pinju close to Chris, can make the move.
It's gaining slowly.
You think we'll look at him? Yeah, he might even try to make a move in the middle sector. That's gonna be bold, but he might. And again, he's only 15 seconds away from Rapid Willie. You'd think he'd make the move on him. No, he's gonna think better of it. Smart guy. Actually falling behind Pinju.
He's gone for another lap. And Abyss comes in.
Rapid, what's he doing? What's he doing? This is getting beyond the joke where, I mean, sure, stretch your tyres, but you want really quick softs at the end, fine, but you're wrecking your race. Sadly enough, so I think this is Pinju's race to win as Sydney gets fastest lap. He's very close to Mitchie now, is he not?
Sydney's
Yeah.
0.89.
Mitchie, after the pit stops, should be projected P3, and he could get P2 if he gets Chris. And Reptile in 13, he's a fair whack off. Holy jeebus. What is this race, Watto? What is this race? It's just been flipped on its head.
mean, considering
Look broken.
it's the first race I've done.
Mate, you've joined it a well the time. It says the finale. Yeah, while it's been not much happening, is it true that you might be racing next season?
Possibly, yes.
There we go. There we go, you might be. Who knows? Anyway, Rapid's finally in. You'd think for softs, surely not hards, because that would just be absolutely stupid. There it is for softs, and I think Pinju should get him
Mitchie's
quite
close in,
comfortably.
fast on Chris.
Yeah, there we go, around the outside of Chris. 9 F1. Mitch is getting the job done on the softs. Mitchie won't fight it. Sorry, Chris won't fight it. As Mitchie, he's actually not even going to get Rapid on the exit. Rapid's had some massive pace. He will, sorry. Just, I think.
Hot side by side.
That's
at the pits.
No! Ooh! Surely you back off if you're Rapid. No. Mitchie. No, Rapid's got P2. Mitchie's going to have to hold Sydney Swan away for 12 laps to try and win this championship, and hope Broken just has something else happen to him, because I think he can be quick enough to get back in the points. He can allow him to finish 10th. Mitchie finishes 3rd, no fastest lap, that's 15 points. 13 points is the gap he can allow Broken to finish in 10th. Which, I mean, could happen. Penalties though for Broken, it's quite rare, so...
Sydney's
Yeah,
still
Rapid
got
really...
that penalty.
Rapid might win the race, I think. I thought he's going to have really bad pace, but he held it really well. Abyss is going to get Chris, isn't he? His crew looks to set up another from Paddy Crow. He does get another penalty. Certainly out for him, quite a couple. Abyss, so Sydney Swan, let's watch him. He's going to make him a Mitchie's had a poor exit. Mitchie, give me shit right now.
Sydney's now got a good gap though.
True. Mitchie needs to just fight this guy. He's not going to catch the top two, I don't think, unfortunately for Mitchie. He's not got that type of pace. He needs to fight like buggery. And just try even keep Sydney or Abyss right behind him. Because Chunky or Chris are going to catch him. It's just these 3 drivers, I think, here. Unless it's a safety car. These 3 drivers are going to go at it. And it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. He needs P3 to win Mitchie. And he's 4.5 tenths behind. Oxy, if you can hear me still, if you want to be a good bloke to Mitchie or Reptile, you have one thing. To Mitchie, you hold Reptile up. For Reptile, you let him go. Fortunately, Oxygen is stuck in the middle. It is a keenness. Actually, Rapid and Pin, they're all catching up with each other. This DRS train's helping out Mitchie. Really, really is helping out Mitchie. Look at that. They're all within DRS, and Abyss is catching Mitchie. So you don't want to be at the end of the train into Mitchie in case they all go on bulk. But
I reckon Reptile's going to be within DRS here, and Frizzy's run right.
Frizzy, mate.
Frizzy.
Cool fine.
Frizzy, occasion.
A penalty for Frizzy. So the broken Pete's well, 6 seconds off Crack. And then another, he's basically 12 seconds off Oxy, who's 9.5 seconds off Paddy. So I think it's done for Reptile. I think he has to hope Mitchie doesn't finish 3rd. But what's this? So they were keeping within DRS, so they might just be out of it.
Abyss can build up a move here.
Abyss is going to overtake Mitchie here. Oh no. Oh no.
And
Oh no. They're getting away, Mitchie! Oh, Sydney's rapid on the straight though. Look how quick Sydney's on the straight. Is a lock up there from FormulaOCE. He's going to have to try and fight it. He's got not much ERS so to do so with. Pinch just had to hold the bunch up because he can't rely on penalties to get this job done, I don't think. Because they look very quick. And at the moment, it looks ominous for both of these drivers. You don't know who's going to win, who's not going to. And Oxygen's lost a bunch of time, so I'm just saying. Oh no! That's not good for Reptile. Oh, actually, sorry, it is good for Reptile.
Reptile's gonna hopefully get him. He should.
7 lap old mediums to Paddy Crow's fresh softs. Reptile's just gonna get him, but I think Paddy Crow should be able to get him. It's made the job a lot easier though. It's made it a lot easier. to win the championship. So he gets P9. Mitchie has to then get fastest lap in third or get second. They're all very close at the moment, which is very good. Very good. DRS training is very good for Mitchie. It just means he can sit there and wait and get those penalties. But he can't get one himself. So, what I can actually check how many warnings has Mitchie got in Race Director? If he's got 2, he's going to be very, very tight. But broken. I'm really interested to see if Paddy Crow's going to get broken. Because then he's going to hold up broken a bit and crack, and then put him another place back. Just got to remember that Paddy Crow's going to keep going on. And they both got penalties, I think, so that's that. Mitchie's losing time.
Mitchie only has the 1 warning so far.
So you can afford to have 1 more before the race, before he gets a penalty. So, look, if Pinjo and Rapper get 1, I mean, game on. Game on. But in this side, Reptile doesn't get overtaken, but he's similar. Reptile and Paddy Crow similar pace at the moment. Should see Paddy Crow step it up a bit now, though. He's catching rapidly. Paddy Crow now, rapidly, I say. But it's going to be a task. If Paddy Crow gets out the DRS range of Reptile and overtakes him, you know, it's done. I think for Reptile, I think it's done. Mitchie, 1.4 back Mitchie. So I'm saying this, Mitchie, he can't keep up with the top guys. He's got no ARS, by the way. What no ARS for Mitchie, so
That's not good.
Oh, this moves up ahead. Is that a lap car? Beard Aussie and Black Hammer, I think, are lap cars, and then Ozvox and Fries. Oh no, so just Ozvox and lap car as well. Threw down another penalty.
Broken Reptile still
Crack
involved.
a penalty. Crack a penalty. Makes it a bit easier for Reptile.
He's in range of 3 seconds on Crack.
Well, they're even the same penalties now, I think now. But it's Paddy Crow who needs to do all the work for Mitchie. Mitchie needs to try to catch up to these guys. He's going to get DRS off. He's going to lose a bit of time due to these the lap cars, but he's going to get DRS off him still. So he's not going to really lose too much. There you go. He's actually going to... If Helmet's moving this corner and they're game, and we're just on board with Mitchie because, you know, why take your eyes off this? We're actually going to now. We're going to... Ozvox 3 second time penalty as well. So just looking at this, Mitchie's just off. He's going to get P5. So it's P3. P3 at the moment. It's just like a couple of tenths. And you can't afford to be just relying on that. So, anyway. 7 seconds is the gap between Crack and Oxy. You hope
DNF.
Beard Aussie's retire.
Paddy's
What's he
starting
done?
to catch up to Broken Reptile. He's gonna make the move down the inside.
No safety car, I don't think. Yellow flag's hit the 2. If you're Broken Reptile, you hope for it. He's got the move done, Paddy Crow. So Reptile's made it a lot harder for himself with the spin, but Reptile's going to get the move back, I think, potentially. But no safety car at the moment, just a yep, that's it, retired. Beard Aussie retired, not much left in the race for him. And I think that's the only big job done for Paddy Crow. So that's what's ahead. Mitchie 1.4 away! Mitchie's going to lose his champion bloody ship if he doesn't get his bloody... Oh, there's going to be a move done, is there? Oh, up the inside goes in this one, a rapid. Lock up a little bit, we get the move done. That's going to help Mitchie, you think. He's losing time, he's losing much time. Obviously he's on a couple lap older tyres than the rest. And Rapid Willie's lost a lot of time. And what's happened here? So all of a sudden, Mitchie's lost the championship at the moment. Because Sydney and Abyss are getting a bloody move on. Yes, I'm getting excited about this because this is insane. Crack, Paddy Crow, Reptile, battle for P10. That's important for Reptile. It's saying, can you catch Oxygen Thief?
If Abyss can get a good exit, he can.
Paddy Crow needs to get Crack in a place where Broken won't. So he actually might do something, you reckon, Paddy Crow soon. But Mitchie's 1.5 away now. Oxy's got 3 seconds. So I don't know what in terms of penalties. What's he now? Still just 3? Or is it 6?
It's on. Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone's on 3. 6 was...
What's happened to Oxy? Oxy's just had something happen to him, has he? Yes, he has. Oxy's just spun, I think, maybe. Issues with Oxy. Issue with Oxy. He's lost a lot of time to Crack. Surely he's not going to lose this. Choke this. Let's have a look at penalties. Who cares about what tyre they're on now? It's penalties we're looking at. Oxy's got 3 seconds more than the rest. Broken gets another 3. It's big.
Mitchie and Beast have low amounts of ERS compared to most of the front runners.
Actually, oh no, sorry. No, yeah, sorry, I was looking at the gap. He's just going to look. He's going to get a bit just at the moment, but he's not going to get Sydney. I don't think. Actually, no, he will get Sydney, will he not? Penalty wise, for
penalty wise for Sydney.
yeah, I think he would just get. Sydney. Paddy Crow can't get past Crack, and it allows Oxy to maybe muster up something here. Actually, if Oxy loses that, he's going to fall behind all of them. So all of them shift up a position at the moment. So they overtake Crack and everything. Paddy Crow needs to finish ahead of Broken Reptile for Mitchie to have any chance in this race. Mitchie's just lost out. He's lost a little bunch of pace, Mitchie. No ERS. Mitchie is done unless something happens late. Penalties for Rapid would be big.
Sydney's
I'm sorry,
3
Mitchie.
seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mitchie, but
It's too big.
I think Mitchie's done. I think Mitchie is done. In this
Broken
season
Reptile
finale.
around the outside of Paddy.
Nah, Paddy Crow.
No,
Paddy Crow,
wait.
that is.
Paddy Crow around.
Broken
Crack.
Reptile's going to waste time. Smart by Reptile. Great exit. He could get both. No, he's not got any power, it looks like. Crack going to make a move. Crack always wants to make a move. Doesn't make it though. Reptile's going to lose a bit of time. There we go. Oh,
Crack and Paddy have no ERS compared to Broken with
It's,
Mitchie.
if one of the, but think of this, right? There's 2 people up ahead of Mitchie. Fight hard and spin together. Mitchie's going to win the championship. You'd think, unless they don't get back in time and they finish behind Broken Reptile. In that case, at the moment, Broken Reptile would win. So I don't know what's going to happen. Do you hope Mitchie wins or do you hope Broken wins? I don't have any bias.
Broken Reptile should make a move and Crack on straight here. Got a much better exit.
We'll go watch that. So watching the top fight, nothing much happening. Mitchie, 3 seconds left. Rapid.
Broken down the inside. Bit
Oh,
of
get
a
him
tap.
through! I thought that was hard in mouth moment.
And now
And just
Paddy
makes
on
it harder
oxygen.
for Reptile.
Just up the road, Paddy's made a move on oxygen.
Oxy won't get that back.
Oxy.
Sorry, mate. But
Oops.
what's happened there? Just
Just
threw it up the inside. Yeah, he has. I thought that was an incident maybe. Oh gee, an incident here is big. If you Mitchie, that's all you're hoping for. Or another penalty for the 2 up ahead. Oh, can you check the warnings please for Abyss and Sydney?
Sydney.
Check the warnings after the penalties.
Okay, so
After the penalty, they have 2 warnings each, then they should keep an eye out for each other.
it's
2 laps to go in this finale. Lock up from Sydney. Pinju, he needs to slow down if Mitchie wants to have a chance. Mitchie is falling behind. Broken gets Cracked blue in. He's going to be provisional P10 at the moment.
This is
I
only
think that's
got
going
one
to stay.
penalty.
Oh no, Crack's got
One.
it. Crack's got him back. Broken's got 6. Broken's got 6. Done. He's not getting points. He's not getting points. Unless he pulls a massive gap over Crack, which now say he might. It's the last lap, is it? Just
Sydney
started.
and Abyss
He's got 2
don't
laps
both
to pull
have
to go.
one warning.
Ah, so they look pretty fine. Oh, Mitchie. He's not going to get enough on Reptile, I don't think. Who's got fastest lap? I'll check who's got fastest lap. It's Sydney.
Sydney.
Oh, Mitchie.
Chunky
What
on
could you
cruise
do?
in
But
on the outside. Should have gets it done.
Sydney's got another warning, I reckon, just then. Oh. Come on. Something happened here on the straight. Please make it spicy. Please make it spicy. Reptiles to close the Paddy Crow. Straight here, remember he's not allowed to go. Oxy gets cracked blue in on track. Oh, it might be points in the end. No, it's points in the end for Reptile. But will it be enough, is the question.
Reptile
If Mitchie got third, Mitchie has to get third to win it. Pricey, he's got 12 overall. And they've won the race, it's like that! Pinju wins to Rapid, to Abyss, to Sydney, and it's gonna be Broken Reptile. Championship winner in Sunday. They've taken both of them out. It's a Korean Reptile Wednesday and tonight, Sunday. Well done, Broken Reptile.
Still get another position here.
Let's get your top in.
Only 1/10 off Paddy. Paddy's... Oh, Reptile's gone off.
Alright, hold that thought, Watto. We're going to invite our top in at the moment. So make sure boys, you include your audio.
Crack's got...
Alright, Watto. Everything's happened now. I think if we all of us joined the party, is it now? Okay, the top 3 have joined the party. Okay. I'm gonna start with third place, which was Abyss. Mate, big scraps at the front, really big scraps. You did a fantastic effort. Had the penalty for 1 point, looked susceptible to maybe even go down to 5th, but great pace from you in the end. You got third. Talk about it.
I mean, all the race. Finally, I have a clean one, and 5 or 6 way scrap in the first stint. Unfortunately, I think Broken got caught up in some traffic when he pit. But awesome effort from the top 5 there. Mitch unlucky. I think he was just struggling with tyres there at the end. But good effort from him. I think he's got the. He's barely missed out on the championship, so unlucky. But yeah. The race was very sweaty. I'm sweating. But
You would be.
heaps of respect shown by everyone in the top 4. The last few laps we were doing really well, so congratulations out for Terry, 1-2, and then well done Pinju and Rapid, and then well done Broken on the championship.
Yeah, fantastic race from you. Well done. On to P2. Rapid Willie securing P2 in AlphaTauri. I think that actually puts him in 4th in the constructors. But again, what a scrap up front, and you've done a fantastic job, mate. So give us a different rundown.
Couldn't ask anything better. Smoothest race off the line. Not the cleanest start I've ever had. But yeah, then after that it was just hold station. Penguin dropped behind, or Pedro dropped behind Chris, and then it was stay behind him, hit the DRS, and then yeah, I saved the tyres a bit more, went a bit longer, and then side by side with Mitch on exit, and then yeah, from there it was smooth sailing.
Yeah, no, fantastic race from you. Now to our winner, Pinju, from start to finish, looked good. Yeah, I mean, no real faults. Again, hard scrap up front, and you got the job done, and laid home the AlphaTauri 1-2. You must feel pretty elated.
Yeah, it was good. It was really just got out in the front, but it was basically just hold station. Behind Cressley pitted, then from there it was just Will and I would just go, like keep each other behind, just drag each other along, not try to fight, not really use the tyres up, because Will had better tyre life than I did, so let him through. He went longer as we saw, and then just basically held station after the pit stop, and yeah, brought home 1-2, so yeah, it was pretty good. Congrats to Broken on the championship. I don't know what happened to him today in the race, but looked like he must have had a pretty good recovery drive to come back. And unlucky for Mitchie, I mean, it was probably he probably just boxed a bit too early, and then just didn't have the tyre life to keep in the DRS with us. Otherwise, if he'd boxed when we boxed, he probably could have. He might have been able to win that. I don't know. So, but yeah, it was a good race. So yeah,
Yeah, it definitely was. Definitely for a finale for the whole season. A fantastic effort from everyone. So, yeah, thank you, top three. Well done on your races, and we'll see you next season.
yeah, cheers, thank you.
Cheers.
Now, I've just got Broken here. I want to see if Mitch is going to join. Broken, Reptile. Competitor, fellow rival of mine, and now I get to witness you take another championship out. I mean, nothing can stop you at the moment, it seems. You had your ups and downs that race, a spin, and an incident, I should say. And it kind of really put you at jeopardy. I mean, where you finished, if Mitchie finished third, he would have won. So, I mean, obviously it all fell into place for you, and you've won it again. But, I mean, how do you feel, man? Really?
Yeah, it was a pretty weird race. Had very ups and downs, that's for sure. That corner, I think it's turn four, just kept getting accelerated a little bit too early, and I lost it. Like the first time I went wide, and then the second time I ended up in the barrier and managed to win, obviously. So I had to make an extra pit stop, which is unfortunate. And yeah, it was just about trying to recover as best I could. Unfortunately to Mitch, hats off to him all season. It's been fantastic. But I feel he led most of the championship. He was a little bit unlucky to lose it, to be honest. I'm just finished retiring. Would really love him to race against him again next season, but it is what it is. Yeah, but hats off to everyone. It was a good season from all. And yeah, well done.
So, yeah, it's the Grand Slam for you now in Formula OCE, and the only champion, actually. So, I mean, that's something. But yeah, no, well done to you again. I don't think Mitch is going to be joining. So I think that might be it for tonight, guys. And it for season 1 of Formula OCE. I mean, just from my perspective, I mean, what a season it's been. It's been fantastic. Mitchie finished in P5. Just it fell away at the end there.
Okay.
Very close. For most of that race, he was in winning position. So
So,
yeah.
all right, thank you guys.
Yeah, no, that's right, mate. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been a great season, and thank you everyone here at Formula OCE, and for yes, I know that Dutch, you had to say that, you piece of shit. Yeah. No, thank you all for the season. For everyone, racers, drivers, fans alike, it's been fantastic, and I can't wait to start season 2. And I know the team here at Formula OCE is raring to go, and a lot of things behind the scenes to make it work. So we'll be back next season after a short interval. But tomorrow there will be a 10v10 against another, is it not? I think so. I don't know if anyone here can confirm that. But
Yeah.
I think it's around 8.
I'll start.
Yep.
So hopefully start.
That'll be a fun little send off with our partnering league. Yeah, to send off this 2020 game. As much of a game it is. And it's going to be at the Castellet, so
That's all.
really, really giving 2020 the send off it deserves, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, yeah, no, we'll see you all tomorrow, and then see you next season for what's going to be Hartwigger's championship season, I hear. Just saying. No, I don't know. I probably won't. Anyway, I'll see everyone later tomorrow on the
See you
stream.
guys. Cheers.
See you all. Thank you all. Goodbye.